Like I say, I do things slightly different than others. Um, because of the fact that I am the real Lucifer, White Star Line, I do not do war exactly because I am basically the great creator. I do war differently. Germany did the same thing too. Well, we do two. Germany did two-phase war, where we deal with the individual and then we see if the leader was actually the cause of the problem. Like I said, sometimes it's not the leader. Sometimes the problem is actually the a stage in the chain. Like I say, it goes leader, and his wishes will be done. You know, through his people. And the question is there a problem in the chain? Like, is one person right here, just down from the leader, changing the order or whatever, so the men then act differently? Is that the problem? So, like I say, well, it's kind of because I am Lucifer White Star, or Lucifer Star, the real creator. So, technically, when I do things, or when I used to do things, it's not it's complex because technically, if my wishes are not being done or seen through, then basically, well, it's kind of like trimming my flock, basically. Like, oh, that one's a problem. You know, that's why I do things that way, because I am the creator of the star, the sun, and 800 galaxies. That's why America, we sometimes go for leaders, but we don't always kill the leader because sometimes you're just putting the person who's actually the problem in power. It's like if the problem is three stages down from the leader, then it's not the leader that's the problem. It's the guy three stages down. You got to look at the whole thing and go, oh, look, there. That's where the psychoness begins. This guy, he's psycho. So then, so then we take out that guy, you know, and in general, that is basically what being a creator and being a leader is about. A true leader of men. Anyway, in general, well, I mean, usually I just lock them up in jail. Like I say, I am also the one who basically invented the idea of jail. Most people just go, kill that guy, gone. But I prefer, because I am the big great creator, to prefer to try jail because because it's like you're confused, you don't understand the situation that you're in, and you need to fix yourself. Come to an understanding of what the situation is. 800 galaxies, 100 trillion years of basically existence, and pretty much, you know, and plus 1,000 years of torture all the time. Well, only for a select few, not for everyone. Like I say, I don't torture everyone. In fact, I don't torture that much at all. Like I actually only tortured JFK, Jimmy Carter maybe, but but there's so many of him, and by the time I was done, it was just like goodbye. Here's that bright flash at some point that lit up the nights that lit up space, basically. I believe that was him going bye bye permanently. Anyway, I was really upset with him. Because he was like, because it's just he was causing a problem that I had to deal with. So, so I dealt with him, and that was that. And we're very much over that. Then, of course, I had a problem with Rodney and a few other people. I don't know. It just seemed at some point to be an endless supply of problems. Like just another person that's like, I'm God, I'm king of man. Humanity already has a creator. His name is Lucifer Star. Me. And that's Lucifer with an S. I have been in existence for a very, very long time. Like I said, JFK, Jimmy Carter, and even Trumpy. I mean, they didn't really fully understand the situation. You know, you just got to think 100 trillion years, 800 galaxies. That's what I am. The very first creator of particle matter. I figured it out. I was before everything. Which is also why they couldn't even jump to me. They couldn't even do this, like, whatever jump, or I was so far back that it's like, you know, they couldn't even get back there to affect me. It's like, I've been, you know, there's nothing back there other than me and something. So they tried. Like I said, they tried. They tried to kill me way back in time. They tried to go back there and undo me. JFK was willing to go to any lengths to stop me from torturing him. Because he had done so much and they had done so much that they were going to get tortured. If not by me, then by other people. Like, they were done. He was so done after everything he did. So, if I didn't get him, somebody would. So, he tried to go back, and they tried very hard to recreate everything and do everything different. And they failed. So, I mean, I knew they would. There really was, I forget what was back there, but there really wasn't anything back there to go to other than, I don't know. All I know is I was way, way back there. Like, back there. And I had just been in existence this whole time, and people had actually forgotten about me. And I was like, hey, what's up? You know, I mean, like I say, I always do triple redundant systems and things that people don't even know about. Mostly to ensure the survival of my life forms. I was a really good creator. I really, I was the best. You know, and like I said, I really cared for my people. And then we get into the present day, and we have a little bit of a problem with like Rodney, Rick Bush, and a few other people. Like, it's like, well, it's like this. You know, and a lot of people didn't really want to get tortured for 1,000 years. I mean, like I say, JFK was a vegetable by the time I was done with him. Like, just like, he'd be drooling. And then we would sober him up, clean him up, get him sane again. And then we'd do it again. And over, and over, and over again. I said I was so fucking pissed. Because they really wanted to try and replace me. They were going to replace all my life forms. Including humanity. I don't know what they would replace it with. But they were going to try and do existence without me or any of my life forms. And I created a whole other set of life forms that they did get rid of. They were actually able to remove some of my life forms that were before. So, like, they never existed in the first place. And then there was the second set, which is, I'd like redo stuff. You know, which is just like, what the... You know, so I was so fucking pissed. You know, by the time I was done. Anyway. Like I said, Rodney and Rick Bush purposely were keeping me out of the limelight or out of the public eye. And then, of course, they denied like crazy, and that just caused this huge nightmare problem. And it's like, it wouldn't have been a nightmare. People were just supposed to know about me. And that was it. And then there would never have been a nightmare in the first place. But they wanted to keep me from being known about. So they could kill me and nobody would know.